Hi Gemini, welcome to your bonus read for the week. I'm going to be taking a look at the person on your mind and why they're being distant with you. I'm going to pull 3 cards to start, clarify each card to give us some more insight, and at the end of your reading, I'm going to pull 3 messages plus 1 bonus message from this person from the Hidden Truth Oracle deck, and these are going to be things that you might want to hear, things you might not want to hear, and answers to questions you possibly have. So we will get that at the end. This is general and it may not resonate for everyone. If it does, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channels, it helps me to pick up on your energy for all future reads. Please remember that time is fluid, so this could be something that happened in your past, currently in your present, or coming up in your future. However, the focus is for the person currently on your mind, why they're being distant with you, and it's for the remainder of October 2024. So let's go ahead and jump in. The person on Gemini's mind, why are they being distant with Gemini? Oh, okay. So Gemini, the reason they're being distant with you is because they are cutting you out of their life. They feel like something that you said, they've been giving it a lot of thought, and that you don't want a relationship with them. It's making it too difficult, and they feel like they're just losing in this situation, that you're never really there for them, and that the only time you want them is to hook up physically. And so they are moving on. Also, for some of you, this person drove by your place and like something you told them, like, oh, I'm busy and I can't hang out because I got all this stuff going on. They saw like your vehicle was there or something like that, but they drove by and they got enough information to say, I'm cutting this out of my life. I don't need this anymore. I'm done. All they want is one thing from me. Ace of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands here, okay? So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I also have Taurus and Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, as well as Cancer at the bottom of the deck. So that's why they're being distant with you. They already feel like you're pushing them away or you're isolating yourself from them, so they are being distant with you in the same way. So let's go ahead and clarify that Ace of Swords here. They feel they deserve better. The Empress comes out as clarification to the Ace of Swords. They've been giving it a lot of thought. They're an Empress. They do not want to be with someone who is not going to love them and give them a relationship. They deserve the same equality, the abundance of a relationship, and they want someone very loyal. They feel that you're not being loyal when it comes to a relationship, but it doesn't seem like you two were in a relationship here. It really feels that you two were just hooking up and having fun or whatever, but they realize this isn't going anywhere, nor is it going to. Now, if you told them, yes, I want to be with you or whatever, they've been feeling that you are pushing them away and that you're leaving them in the cold and that they just can't deal with it anymore. And so that's where they have been feeling this strong desire to move on, to find the willpower to move on and leave you behind. Even though they feel like you two have a lot of fun whenever you two hook up, it's not enough for them to stay. So I do have Taurus energy. I also have Virgo and Capricorn energy, but they want to stick to their plan. They feel like they deserve better and they want love. It's not a bad way that they're coming off, because they're like, I wish you well, Gemini, but this isn't for me. So they're distancing themselves from you to let go ultimately. So let's go ahead and clarify that 5 of Pentacles here. They feel like you're just too busy for them, that you keep turning your back on them. They're constantly waiting on you, which is telling them that you're just not interested in dating or accepting their cup they're offering. And they're tired of losing a losing battle. They don't know how to make the situation different because of the fact that you're looking in a different direction, that you have your back to them. And so that's why they're like, okay, I don't want to be rejected. And I know when I'm being rejected, so I'm just going to move it along. And I'm just going to keep moving forward on my own. I have Aries energy as well as Cancer energy that comes out here. But this person has been really viewing what this would be like long term with you, that they would be alone a lot, or that you're going to isolate them from knowing things about what you're doing and stuff like that. And they just don't feel like this is going to be a relationship, and they're just accepting the loss of it. So let's go ahead and clarify that Ace of Wands. Wanted to come out and then it didn't. So, okay. Same concept pretty much, because it was the Emperor. And so that's where they're trying to handle this very maturely, and that the Emperor, okay, so I'm gonna say it like this. The Emperor was what did not come out, but they're trying to manifest that partner of an Emperor, somebody who's ready for a relationship, somebody who wants to be with them, and somebody who has all the same qualities of what they're looking for in a relationship. The Five of Cups comes out though as clarification to the Ace of Wands. So in addition to that Emperor coming out, or potentially coming out, because it didn't, it was just stayed there. But that Emperor card, it's like they're trying to handle this in a mature way, that even though they are very attracted to you physically, and you two are like very magnetic with each other whenever you see each other, it's almost like the clothes come off right away. So, you know, you can't help yourselves with one another because you're very drawn to each other in that way, passionately, and they feel that boundaries need to be put in place. But it also creates this disappointment, because they do feel disappointed about saying goodbye to the situation. It could have been something very beautiful. There could have been a wonderful harmony between the two of you. They feel like it could have been equal give or take if you were really into it with them, and that you two are definitely very opposite from one another, that you're polar opposites that attracted, meaning, you know, maybe you're not their type and they're not your type, but you two really connected. And it's like, oh, I've never dated anyone or been with anyone like you, and vice versa. But it was very powerful, but it is very disappointing to them that it didn't work out, and they felt like it could have been very passionate between the two of you, and there could have been love, but they're accepting that it's not going to happen. So I do have Scorpio energy that comes out, as well as Sagittarius. So I'm going to go ahead and get some messages from this person. What is this person holding back from telling Gemini? Okay. Okay. Wow. They're really into you, Gemini, but they know that you've been pulling away from them, so they're letting go as well. So I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. They feel like you both, this is at the bottom of the deck, they feel like you both came into each other's lives to teach each other some kind of spiritual lesson here. It was very passionate. They've learned a lot from this. They will handle things differently next time with somebody else here. But the first thing that comes out, that came out in your messages, was you don't know how hard it was to let you go, which is very difficult for this person, because intimately they feel like things were just very magical when they were very powerful, magnetic, you know, very passionate between the two of you when they were, but they were starting to feel that things were going in the direction of they were losing you, and they didn't want to stay where they felt unwelcome. So it was very hard for this person to let you go, but they are respecting, you know, their boundaries. They're respecting their decision on this, and they're also respecting their morals and their integrity, you know, of who they are, and they don't want to compromise. They don't want to be just someone's hookup buddy. They want something much more, and they just felt that wasn't working between the two of you, but it could have been really amazing to have a relationship together. So I can't stop thinking about you. You're constantly on their mind. So even though this person's being distant with you, it has been on your mind, like, why do I keep thinking about them? You know, I wonder what's going on with them. Why haven't they reached out to me? That is because this person is thinking about you. They can't stop thinking about you. But they're not going to reach out to you. That's just the way it is, Gemini, because of the fact that, like I said, they feel like you two are going different paths and different directions in life, and that that they're not exactly what you're wanting in a relationship, because they feel like it's just more of, we're hooking up and we're having fun, but nothing much more than that. And I'm not getting the vibe from Gemini that they want love. So, and they've been feeling that you're pulling yourself away from them. So that's why they're respecting that. But it does hurt. So, and they can't stop thinking about you, and that's why you think about them. It was a very powerful connection. That's why it was a very powerful spiritual connection as well. And the lesson in this is, you know, you can't just always let someone go that you have fun with. Sometimes feelings do get involved, and sometimes the emotions are very high between the two people, and the attraction is great between the two people. And so it's really hard to let go of someone that you have that feeling for. And if this isn't a relationship that you want with them, Gemini, they understand that. But if it is something and you want this to be more than what you two are doing, you would have to go to them and tell them, look, I've been giving this some thought, and I've been feeling I want this to be more. If you want more of, you know, a relationship with me, because they're about you. They really like you. They're very into you, but they're not going to stay where they feel unwelcome. So I'm so attracted to you. See, very attracted to you. Definitely. There's without a doubt. But like I said, they're not going to, and that's where it really hurts too, because they are growing closer and closer to you on a level past the passion of you two just having fun. And that's where it's starting to really hurt their heart, because if you told them you wanted nothing more than just what you two have been doing, and they continue to let this happen, they're going to get themselves hurt. And they can't blame you if you've set the boundaries of, I don't want a relationship, I'm not looking for that, or this isn't what I want in a relationship. So they know, they're very grown, and they know that if they stayed in this, it would only cause them pain on their own end, because they were aware of the consequences that could come from the repercussions of you not being into them the way that they are into you. So you were the best thing in my life, and they have a very intimate but also a very strong friendship connection with you. So best thing in their life, they felt that they could open up and talk to you about a lot of things that they were not able to talk to other people about, or they just felt a comfortability with you that they didn't feel with other people. And so that makes you very special to them. So they're always going to remember this, but they're also going to move forward because they don't want to stay where they feel it's not going to work. So Gemini, this is what I have for you. If it resonates for your situation, go ahead and hit that like button, and I will see you in your next reading coming up. Everyone have a good rest of your day. Bye.